Today I'm going to show you how to produce a tech house track in the style of the Martinez Brothers. For this, I'll be using some of my favorite samples from Beat the Dip, Minimal House Sample Pack, Beat the Dip Tech House Sample Pack, and Beat the Dip Favorites. You can find the download links in the video description. We're going to set our project to 128 BPM. And let's start with the drums. Now, with your Ableton Live open, drag that kick you chose onto a MIDI or audio track, and program this 4-on-the-floor pattern for a few bars. You'll see how it starts to take shape. This is the skeleton of your next tech house banger. To give your groove that tech house spark, we need a good hi-hat. Look for clean and crisp samples that sound clear. Ideally, they should be short to keep the rhythm tight. Now it's time for the clap. This is key for adding that sharp, punchy transient that makes tech house feel so good. It usually hits right with the snare, giving your groove an extra layer of impact. Now that our kick, hats, and clap are grooving, it's time for a top loop. This is where things get fun because a good top loop can instantly add complex rhythmic layers and that signature tech house swing. Think of it as your secret weapon for getting a full, driving percussion section fast. Awesome, let's add more life with percussion and drum textures. For this, I'll be using some of my favorite samples from Beat the Dip, Minimal House Sample Pack, Beat the Dip Tech House Sample Pack, and Beat the Dip Favorites. You can find the download links in the video description. Look for subtle shakers, congas, or rhythmic effects. In Ableton, drag them in, fit them to the beat, and tweak levels so everything blends nicely. Get that Martinez Brothers vibe going. That's it, folks. Now, this is really taking shape and gaining that essence we're looking for. With the kick pumping, hats shimmering, the clap hitting, and percussion adding texture, we've got a groove that makes your foot tap all on its own. The key now is to keep polishing so each element has its space and sounds pristine, just like a track ready for the dance floor. Time to clean. Let's focus on percussion frequencies. It's vital they don't clash with your kick and bass. In Ableton, open the EQ on your percussion tracks. Use a high-pass filter HPF to cut unnecessary lows. Let's go. It's time to give the track that energy punch with the bassline. For this, I'll use the Serum plugin and my favorite Beat the Dip presets links in the description. The bass is the heart of tech house. It needs to be fat, round, and make people nod their heads nonstop. Let's create that irresistible groove. Excellent. With the bassline in the G minor scale, we're ready to give our track that deep melody and unmistakable tech house groove. In this scale, the notes will perfectly resonate with the vibe we're aiming for. With our basic song structure ready, it's time to add dynamism to the track. We're going to structure the break and build up. This is key for energy on the dance floor, pushing the tension to the max before the drop explodes. To build that tension and reach the climax, we're going to use a battery of key effects, down filters to create anticipation, reverse FX to add mystery, snare rolls and drum fills for the energy surge, and a solid crash for the final explosion. This way, we'll achieve a break and build up that makes the dance floor vibrate. Perfect! Now that the rhythm is solid and the tension is set, let's add melody and atmosphere with some synthesizers. These will give your track that distinctive touch, whether with atmospheric pads, catchy leads, or rhythmic stabs. For this, I'll be using my favorite Beat the Dip presets for Serum links in the description. Awesome! Now, with the leads, we'll give our tech house track those catchy lines that people will remember. Leads are perfect for adding main melodies or an extra touch of sparkle. Now, let's give our track that next level vibe with textures, atmospheres, and vocal glitches. This is what's going to create that immersive, unique ambience that pulls you in. Textures add depth, atmospheres envelop you, and vocal glitches give it a modern, surprising twist. For this, I'll be using some of my favorites from Beat the Dip, Minimal House Sample Pack, Beat the Dip Tech House Sample Pack, and Beat the Dip favorites links in the description, but feel free to find what resonates with you. That's it, folks. Now, this not only took shape, but it's got that Martinez Brothers essence with that Latin touch in the percussions. With the kick pumping, hats shimmering, the clap hitting, and percussions adding flavor, we've got a groove that makes your foot tap all on its own. The key now is to keep polishing so each element has its space and sounds pristine, just like a track ready for the dance floor. Alright everyone, we've reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this journey creating a Martinez Brothers style tech house track. You now have the basic idea and can improve and structure it to your liking, and use more of the loops and samples from my favorite Beat the Dip packs to take your song to the next level. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, and leave your comments. See you next time.